Brantley's carefully constructed public image crumbles under scrutiny, revealing the cracks in his facade. Mark Brantley, Premier of Nevis. He cultivates an image, one of wealth, one of success. He wears expensive suits. His words are smooth. He speaks of progress, of prosperity. He presents himself as a man of the people, a leader who promises a brighter future. But beneath the surface lies a darker truth, a truth of greed, of deceit. Hidden from the public eye, his actions tell a different story. Of a man driven by self-interest. A man whose ambitions overshadow his duty to the people. Brantley's carefully crafted persona has begun to crack. The image he worked so hard to maintain is now under threat. Whispers of his corrupt dealings have turned into roars. The public's trust is eroding rapidly. The people of Nevis, once enamored by his promises, now question everything. They feel betrayed and demand answers. The man who vowed to serve the people is accused of serving himself. His actions have led to a public outcry. The weight of his alleged crimes threatens to shatter his carefully constructed facade. The pressure is mounting. The truth, like cracks in a once pristine wall, is beginning to show. The facade is no longer sustainable, and the truth, as they say, will set you free. For Brantley, it is a harsh reality he must face. Or, in Brantley's case, it may very well bring him down. The end of his reign seems inevitable. Rumors have swirled around Brantley for years. Whispers of backroom deals, of favors granted for personal gain. These whispers were ignored, dismissed as political gossip. But the whispers grew louder, more persistent. They began to take a toll. The public, once willing to give Brantley the benefit of the doubt, started to question. Their doubts were fueled by a growing body of evidence, evidence that pointed to a pattern of corruption. Brantley's denials rang hollow. His explanations lacked substance. The more he tried to defend himself, the more he seemed to incriminate himself. The whispers of deceit had become a chorus of condemnation. The MSR scandal erupted like a volcano, catching everyone off guard, spewing forth a torrent of accusations. Accusations of financial impropriety and corruption, of blatant disregard for the public good and the welfare of the community. At the heart of the scandal was a film project that promised much but delivered little. A project shrouded in secrecy and riddled with irregularities, raising many eyebrows. MSR, a shadowy film company with a dubious track record, arrived in Nevis with grand promises. Promises of jobs, investment, and economic growth. Promises of putting Nevis on the map as a new hub for the film industry. Brantley, it is alleged, welcomed them with open arms, eager for the potential benefits. He used his position to smooth their path, bypassing regulations and oversight. To secure them lucrative deals that would benefit them immensely. Millions of dollars, it is claimed, flowed into Brantley's coffers, enriching him and his associates. Money that should have gone to the people of Nevis, who were in desperate need. Money that could have built schools, improved healthcare, and uplifted the community. But instead, it lined the pockets of Brantley and his cronies, leaving the people of Nevis to suffer. Section 4, A Web of Lies. Brantley's denials and contradictions unravel under scrutiny. His every word is dissected, every statement questioned. Brantley's response to the allegations has been a masterclass in obfuscation. He dodges questions and deflects blame. He has denied any wrongdoing. He has claimed ignorance, insisting he knew nothing of the misdeeds. He has attacked his accusers, calling them liars and opportunists. But his words ring hollow. The public is not convinced. His denials are contradicted by a mountain of evidence. Documents, emails, eyewitness accounts. The truth is undeniable. His explanations are riddled with inconsistencies. His story keeps changing, leaving more questions than answers. The more he tries to defend himself, the more he seems to be digging himself deeper into a hole. The people of Nevis are no longer buying it. They are fed up with the lies and deceit. They see through his lies. They recognize the truth. They see him for what he is. A man who has lost their trust. A man who has betrayed their trust. A leader who has failed them. A man who has put his own greed above the needs of his people. a man who has chosen self-interest over public service. Section 5. Public outrage and calls for accountability. The people of Nevis demand answers and action. The MSR scandal has ignited a firestorm of outrage in Nevis. Protests have erupted across the island. People from all walks of life have taken to the streets, demanding justice, demanding accountability, demanding Brantley's resignation. The calls for his removal have been deafening, from opposition politicians, from religious leaders, from ordinary citizens. Brantley, they argue, has lost the moral authority to lead. He has betrayed the public trust. He must go. The pressure on Brantley is mounting. The calls for his resignation are growing louder. The world is watching. Will he cling to power, or will he do the right thing and step down? Section 6. The erosion of trust. Brantley's actions have far-reaching consequences for Nevis. The MSR scandal has shaken Nevis to its core. It has exposed the dark underbelly of Nevisian politics. It has eroded public trust in the government. It has damaged the reputation of the island. The consequences of Brantley's alleged actions will be felt for years to come. Investors may be wary of doing business in Nevis. Tourists may choose to vacation elsewhere. The island's economy could suffer. But the damage goes deeper than that. Brantley's alleged corruption has shaken the very foundations of Nevisian society. It has sown division and distrust. It has left people feeling betrayed and angry. Section 7. A call for justice, the need for transparency, accountability, and a restoration of faith. The people of Nevis deserve answers. They deserve justice. They deserve a government that is accountable to them. A government that serves their interests, not the interests of a corrupt few. The MSR scandal must be a wake-up call. A call for greater transparency in government. A call for stricter ethics laws. A call for an end to the culture of impunity that has allowed corruption to flourish. The road ahead will be difficult. Rebuilding trust will take time. But with courage, determination, and a commitment to justice, Nevis can emerge from this scandal stronger and more united than ever before.